Hello, good morning. Welcome into the Achievable Bodies online studio. Little home from home at the moment. Hope you've got yourself just enough space to be able to lie out, reach out and sit. This is our Fitball Firm Fun class. So if you've never worked with a Fitball before, no worries about it. It's just like an old space hopper with the horns cut off. If you want to do Fitball and haven't got one and aren't sure what size to buy, just give me a message and I'll give you the rough guidelines. Make sure if you've got a new one that you inflate it and deflate it at least 2 to 3 times before you leave it, because like anything that's a really strong, powerful synthetic or rubber, it's not going to stretch to its full ability the first time out. My name's Becky. I'm going to be teaching you. If there's anything I need to know, any injuries, any ailments, any medical conditions that I need to know, just message me privately. You don't have to put it on the page for everyone to see, and then I'll be able to give you any adaptations or any suggestions. All you're going to need for this class is your Fitball, a mat, and if you've got some weights or some cans of beans, water bottles, any of that sort of stuff, we can do a little bit of weight work with this. So again, if you're new to using a Fitball, when you sit on the Fitball, your bum should be slightly higher than your knees. So when I sit on this one, you can see I'm just a little bit more than 90 degrees. If you've got your knees higher than your bum, not only does it make you slouch a little bit, which is never a good thing, but also it means that your knees are going to take any pressure on any of the bouncing and pushing. So rather than working the sections you're looking for, you're going to be pushing through your knee joints. And I always know when somebody's got a ball too small, even when I tell them and they insist that it's the right size, you see them start to rub their knees. And you're going, yeah, I know, I told you it was the wrong size. If you want, you can have 2 different sizes, the one to sit on and the one to do lying work. If you're wearing a heart rate monitor, as I am, and it's pressing here and we do any work lying over and it gets uncomfortable, just come back off it. So first thing I'm going to do is turn the music up a little bit for you, and then we're going to sit on the ball and just have a laugh. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant at training your balance. So if you have issues with your balance, it helps wake up the muscles that you're probably not quite using. So let's have a little go. Turn that music towards you so you can hear it. Okay? Now I'm sitting on it, I'm not sitting to the front of it with a huge gap. My calves are pretty much touching the ball. Circle the hips. Let's move it around. Good morning. And when you work the hips, change direction. Make sure you're not working the knees and the feet. It's got to work from your waist. Tilt forward and back. Now tilt here. No rocking of the feet. Tilt the pelvis, release. Tilt, release. Shoulders over hips. You know it. And then we go side to side. So you squeeze up. Right waist, left waist. Right waist. Figure of 8. Woo. Working from your abs and your waist. Change direction. What? March in place. Trick with working on a Fitball, if you've not worked the Fitball before, is let it bounce. Don't try and hold it still. It's just a ball. Not got far to go. Step touch. Again, don't try and keep that ball still. Then have a bit of movement. Go for it. You will work backwards slightly, so if like me, you've got a wall behind you, be careful. You're going to do 8 more. Start to pull the arms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you do a V step or a box step, an easy walk, whatever you call it? You've got to get away from my walk. I'm letting it roll through here. It's scrolling through my hips. Woo. Left leg, go. Little bit of cardio to warm us up. 4 more. 4, 3. We're going to go into heel digs. 1, heel dig. Now there's a little up bounce on that heel dig. And you're up from here, you're not. Okay, actually it's really uncomfortable to sit like that anyway. Woo. Then you're going to do heel, toe, heel. Let those arms go. We got this. Fitball is great if you suffer with bad knees. If you get the right height on that ball, out and in, it can really help. Because it's great to do squats on a Fitball. Doesn't hurt your legs because you need to change the height. Side tap, out and back. Well, I suppose actually no, it's a behind tap, isn't it? Change side, let's go. Change sides for 4. Change for 4. Change for 2. And 2. And singles. 1, 2, 3. March. Now whenever you're doing anything like that, remember those arms. If you're doing this, you're about 70%. If you're doing this, 78. Heel. Out and in. Heel. Out and in. Heel. Out and in. Heel. Out and in. 4 more of those. Up, up, out, out, in, up, up, out, in, up, out, and again, up, out, step touch. Try not to do this where your body doesn't move. Let that ball have a little roll. The more you make it free, the more concentrated and comfortable you'll feel. Right, we're going to sit, making sure that you can feel the ball just with the back of your calves, and that there's not a bigger gap or a narrower gap than your own fist width. Okay, so coming onto the ball, sitting right on the top, so my calves are touching here and here. Wiggle the toes, shoulders over your hips. 2 bounces, pause on the third. 1, 2, pause up. 1, 2, pause up. Now, a lot of people will do this, so I don't want those knees to drop in. You can put the hand there if you want to make sure. And you're at bear, boing, boing, pause. The pause is important. So if you struggle with squats normally because of maybe ankle or knee issue, how perfect is this? Look at the shape of your squat. You're not rolling forward, you're not pushing the bum under. The toes, you can wiggle the whole time. We're going to do 8 more. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on. 4. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Step touch. Right, next one. You're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, up. But you're going to go 1, 2, lift the left leg. 1, 2, lift the right leg. The more you round here, the harder your balance is going to be. You want to lift your body up so that it sits directly over your hips. Okay? We'll all have bad balance days, so please don't worry. I've got a feeling today is one of them for me. Up, 1, 2, up, 1, 2, up. Get the time of the music back. Woo! Going backwards into my radiator. Up, up, come on. Come on, legs. 4, 3, 2, 1, march. Right. What you'll notice is that if you don't squeeze your waist, your back, your abs, you can't balance. You cannot rely on your legs alone. Now we're going to go bounce up, bounce up, bounce up. Ooh, yes we are. 1, up, 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 up. Come on, squeeze. I am squeezing my waist so tight it feels like I'm being pinched. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Step touch. Okay? If you want to look down rather than straight ahead, don't look straight down. Look down about 6 foot away from you. Okay? Because if you're doing this, your shoulders and your back will go this way, the ball will go that way. Right. Shall we try it? Rest your foot here, not on the floor. So you can see I've got a gap between my toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, stop. 1, 2, stop. 1, 2, stop. 1, 2, stop. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, good. March. Ready? You've got to squeeze. There's not a single muscle from here down that's not working its hardest. You ready? 2, 3, 2. Whoops. 1, 1, 2, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! That's hard work. That is hard work. We're going to make it slightly more difficult. And there's a technique for the last version. And the technique is sit on top of the ball, don't sit forward. Turn your leg out, not just your toe. Your poor knee hates that. Turn your leg out. So your knee and your toe, if you had a clock face, would be pointing at 2 o'clock. This leg here. You don't want, I'm going to fall over trying to demonstrate this, you don't want this, you want it open. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, up. 2, 2, up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! Good job. This leg, knee and foot out, no forwarding. Good. Now you might find you want to roll one side. See if you can correct it so that you're central. In 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, hop, 2, hop, 3. Squeeze. Don't screw the toes up. Try and relax them if you can. 4 more, 4 more. 3, 2, hip. Woo! Good job. Touch it. Good job. Right, it's a really good way of getting squats and lunges if you have dodgy knees, because the ball takes the work for you. And it makes your posture correct. You can't do it like this. So, first thing, feet in. Second thing, 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Okay. Squeeze. Now, where are you squeezing? Push through your heel, your calf, back of the thigh, front of the thigh. Woo. Come on, now don't screw the toes up. That's really easy to do. And you're drawing back up through that zip. 4, 4, up, 3, 3, up, 2, 2, up, 1, 1, up, bounce. Now you're going to try that with one heel lifted. A little tip, that where you can't see that I've lifted it is going to put a lot of cramp into your calf. Right up, spread the toes, lift that heel up as high as you can. 1, 2, up. We want the thighs to work. We want your core to work, not get cramp. 1, 2. You can do what you like with the hands, lots of people do. You've got 4 more. Come on. Squeeze, draw the corset. 2, 1, change heels. Spread the toes. Come on. You can pray if you want. You do wallace and grommet. It's up to you. Let's go. You've got 4 more. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Bring it, step touch. Okay? Right, we're going to do that again, but you're going to be up on the balls of both the feet. Spread the toes. Heel, heel, posture. 1, 2, up. 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 For 4. There should be no Elvis knees. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Step touch. Oh, well done. Okay. So you've got some of the leg work out of the way. You should feel woken up by now. Right. I'm going to bring the legs so that they are no wider than my hips. Not out like this. This bit is not here. Side touch. Other. Ooh. Now the temptation here is to do this. No, I want you to keep those elbows in line with the shoulders. Otherwise you just end up dropping that and not moving the body. The first 2 always feel very stiff. Come on, wake that spine up. Turn, 90, home. 90, home. 90, home. Don't let those elbows drop. Side to side. Drop and lift. Twist and back. Drop and lift. Twist and back. Really pull up, come on. Tighten it up. Come on. Are you turning through? In 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Right, we're going to bring the weights in. Now choose weights you know you can do, but don't choose the ones you can do easily. Choose the ones that mean you're going to have to focus on how your body is working to control them. You can always chop and change, but if you've been doing, I hope you haven't, if you've been doing 2 kilos for the last 4 years, you should have gone 2.5, 3, maybe 3.5 easily by now. Don't stay where you feel comfortable. Let's get that challenge so when we come out of this, we've got the strength and the fitness we need to keep going. Bicep. The lower is important. Come on, you got this. Woo! 3, 2, 1. We're going again. Now don't drop. The lower is the important bit. 4 more. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. Hammer curl, shoulder press. Hammer curl, shoulder press. Push. Come on, we want those muscles to hold the skeleton, support it, build that bone density. Woo. Come on, 4 more. Let's go, let's go. 4. Pull the belly in. 3, 2. 1 more. Woo. Right, I'm going to take 1 weight. Probably going to go down a size, so I'm going to hit the back of my head with this one. And we're going to work a tricep extension. Foot in, foot out, knees level, hips level. Okay, so even if you're sitting like this rather than this, you're not tilting, you're not pushing the belly out, you're up. Lift, lift. Lift, lift. Feel all the arm exercises you've done this week so far. Woo. Come on, we're going to work in reverse today. So I always start up, and we always end up on the floor. But we're going to go here to the floor and then finish up, so that we get some of the exercises we constantly miss out due to time restraint, and we get them done. Come on. Breathe. I want you to be a little bit shaky now. I want the backs of the arms to be telling you they'd like you to stop. And you're saying, no, we're not stopping. 4 more. We are not stopping. 3, 2, 1. Woo. And bring it down. That challenge is here. Okay, so if you've done all of those and you haven't felt anything, weights need to go up, you need to put more water in the bottle, heavier canopy, something. Shouldn't be something that you can keep doing for as long as I ask you to. It's got to be one where you're just saying, I cannot physically do 1 more, then you know you've got it right. So, mat next, weights next to you where you can grab them. Give yourself a change of weight. If you want to grab your water, grab your water. Then we're going to lie flat down on the floor with our legs out straight and the ball resting underneath the back of our ankles and our heel, not underneath our calves. Okay, so let's go and get that done right now. She says, making a total mess of everything. Hoping you're liking this new release. I do. Future house. Are we down? You're probably down waiting for me by now. Here we are. So this is your leg position. Not here. We do this in a minute. But if you do the next ones like this, if you look at it, there's a lot of pressure under your knees. Whereas here, the knees can relax and lie exactly where they need to. Right, elbows are going to come out to your side, level with your shoulder joints. Yep, and your fingers are very relaxed. The hands are sitting in that loop. Here we go. We're up for 2. We're down for 2. Exhale, push up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, push up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, push up. Inhale, come down. Up, up. Down, down. And up. And down. Squeeze the chest. Don't just move the arms. Leave it at the top. Right down for 2 counts. Right up for 2. Left down. Left up. Right down. And up. Left down. Again, right down. And up, left down. And up, right down. One more, guys, come on. Bring both down for 2. Both up, one single right, one single left. Both down for 2. We're going to make it harder in a minute. Come up, single right, single left, and then bring it back down. Right, that was the easy version. You're wondering why you're doing this with your legs on the ball. You're now going to do the same combination with this up in the air. So, the tips I can give you is don't just drive through your heels and lift your belly up. Push up by squeezing the butt. Your bum should be shaking by the end of this. She says, with love. So get your arms ready first. Then, push up. Here we go, up 2. Down 2. Up 2. Down 2. Up 2. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up and hold. Squeeze the bums tight, right down. Left down. Right down. Left down. Oh, come on. Both down. Single. Double. Single. Double. Single. Double. Single. Arms down first, then the bum. Woo! That should be a challenge. If you got it this week, if you've been doing this with me for a few weeks and that was the first week you got it, pat on the back. Right. Now we're going to challenge our balance in a different way. So we're opening out and coming up. Watch the arm. I'm not doing this. Okay, I've got a soft bend. Up. 1, 2. Whoops. Oh. Yeah. And go. Go. 3, 2, 1. Right arm only. And left. Give me a cramp in my thumb because the handle on this is so big. One more. Okay, right. Grabbing your weight. I've got to change because I've got cramp now. Really must try and find some cheaper, smaller grip weights. Arms up first. Drop the shoulders back. Okay? You're not lifted here, you're dropped. Push your bum up. 3, 2, 1. Up. Open out. Come up, open out. Come up, open out. Come up, open out. You've got this, come on. Single arm. 1, 2. Come up. Feel how it challenges. 1, 2. How it's demanding that you work at it. 1, 2. And again. 1, 2. Both again. Right arm only. Both arms. Whoops. Left arm. And bring it down. Good job. So, there are loads of different things. You may notice you roll to one side. So if you're constantly rolling to your right, that means you're dominating from your left side and you need to squeeze the right. If you constantly drop to the left, it means you're dominating with your right side, so you come back. It is a very good little flag telling you which side you work and challenge most. You You don't have to be right-handed to be right dominant. When I come up into that, I'm very left-sided, but when I do that, I really have to focus on my left, because my right takes over, even though you'd think it would be the other way round. It isn't. Bring the legs in. 90 degree. We're going to work your waist a lot now. Arms out. Drop the knees to the right. Squeeze the waist, bring it back up. Drop the knees to the left. Squeeze! You don't want, drop to the right. You don't want to dig through your heels now. You want to dig by squeezing your waist. To the left. Up, 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 up. Whoa. To the right. Up, squeeze. To the left. To the left. Come on, you've got 4 more. If you're not feeling it in your abs, you're not squeezing that waist to bring it back up. Other side. Breathe. One more. Whew. Should make me feel like that. Good. Right. So this time, your arms can be across here, or with fingertip control by the ears, or if they're behind the head, hardly touching the head. Okay, so you exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now I'm pulling my ribs towards my hips. I'm not lifting my head until there's no more choice. Hold it up there. Belly squeeze. 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 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Now do me a favour. Move your head around, so that you know you're not holding but squeezing your neck. Lower slowly. Same thing, but we're going to work your obliques. The ones that come from your back and wrap beautifully around your waist and head down towards the groin. Okay, so legs are up, knees drop about 45 degrees. Shoulders are on the floor. Here we go. Squeeze up, straight up. I'm not traveling to my knees. Trying to work into the side here. So I've got my legs dropped. 8 more. Squeeze the waist. Squeeze the waist. Squeeze the waist. Don't rely on your arms. There's nothing to do with them. They're just here out of the way. Hold at the top, bounce, 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 bounce. You're squeezing, you're doing this with that waist. If you get cramp, you're on a roll. 8, 7, 6, 5, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Head down, legs up. It's more difficult because you are trying to control that ball. But you've got to make sure that you're squeezing with your side, rather than pulling through the front. Side first, so the side. Checking that my shoulders are staying on the mat. Arms ready, and I'm coming here. Not going to the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go past the legs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Squeeze in that waist. Hold there. Pulse that waist. Pulse it. Pulse it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Take the legs out straight. You have a choice now. If you struggle with sitting up, all the usual pointers, eyes up, eyes open, breathe out, look past your toes, don't drop your head down, don't round your shoulders. Then, if you still struggle, this is your best friend. Say hello to my little friend. Okay, so, I'll show you. If you throw the weight, it lifts you that far. So if you're going to struggle, you breathe out and you throw the weight. We're going to try to touch our toes or our insteps, but we're going to look way past. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, got it? 9, and hold up there. Now my eyeline is here. I'm not doing this. This is really difficult to maintain. Leg lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, roll. Oh. Whew, that is so much harder than it looks. And I have for some reason decided to shimmy around on my mat. So we're going to take the ball now. In between, here and here. Not up here. Your poor little knee joints will not love you. They will go away. They will go on a holiday somewhere else. Right? Relaxed. Get the ball in between the inside of your shoes. Shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, knee, knee, ankle, ankle, straight line. Inner thigh, outer waist, corset, squeeze. Now what a lot of people do is they squeeze their knees and then the ball rolls around because they're not squeezing their feet. You've got to squeeze your feet. Woo! You want nice tight inner thighs. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, whoops, 2. I got excited by the music. Hold it up, pass. Eight more. 3, 2, down. Release it. Change sides. I'm trying to hold it here, not here, and I'm certainly not going to hold it in between my knees or put pressure on the knee joint. Okay, this hip very much feels like you're pushing it forward. Actually, it's in line, but anything like this, and that poor old spine is twisting all over the place. 1, 2, 3. See, I'm going to exaggerate. 4. Don't want to be back here. Oh, it hurts. 6. Now you do want to be back there. It hurts. 8. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Release it off. Good job. Coming up. Right, I'm going to square my mat off a bit. We always do plank. Even if we don't do anything else repeated, we always do plank. Because I want you to learn a correct way of getting into plank on the ball, and we need to practice it. Now, I'm not going to be overly fussy about whether you are on the flanks, on the side, or link the fingers. I know that's not what you are supposed to do technically, but I'm going to focus on here to here first and these bits last. Breaking it down, those of you that have done this class with me a lot, you could probably say this in your sleep. Knees, hip width. Ankles, second toe line up with the knee, because you've got to look like two railway sleepers. Then your belly is in and your bum is under. You take the ball out until you've got a full arm length with your hands on the ball and you're not leaning, shoulders back and down. This gap stays. At no point do you rest anything from here on the ball. Now I'm going to go on to my forearms, then walk my knees back. Let me get that out of it. And so I'm here, half plank. I'm not here, I'm here. Then I tuck my toes under, I push through my forearms, straighten my legs, lift my rib cage, and we're up. I'm going to move my mat, sorry about this, but this is slipping under my feet. No dropping, no hammocking, push your heels away. As you come down, you drop one knee down, then the other, then come back. No matter what you do, where you go, you will always see people push back with their bum and then drop into a plank. By which time, the L's down here are in L. It hurts too much. You will see people do this. Yep. And you can see that's not a plank. So we want to get you into a half plank and you can build up into the full plank. Half plank is this distance here. So you can see my body's in plank, I've got the butt out, it's tucked under and I'm bracing my shoulders. And I head up, not drop down. Then toe toe and it's just your forearms and you push back. Come down, always release one knee, then the other, and then come back. No pressure happens on the lower back when you do that. You are safe when you do that. But if you're here, you can see what that does to your shoulders, your neck, your back. You should have a straight line from your shoulders to your elbow and release safely. Plank is brilliant for you as long as you release safely and you don't ask your body to drop all its weight through your lower back. I know it's easier said than done, but once you get it right, the benefits are great. Right. If you've got a wall and you want to brace yourself against the wall with your feet, do that. Grab your weights again. Now I'm going to I'll probably change positions a few times to show you this. I'm going to go over, bring the weights here. Mine will roll away because they're round. And you are resting on your heart rate monitor. I do apologise. Your feet are wider. And then if you watch, I'm pushing back into my heels. I'm not looking forward because I want to lift the weight up. Okay, if I'm doing this, it means I've got too much weight on my hands. Come on. Weight in your feet, push your heels back, drive them back. Good. Turn them the other way. Now, when you turn them east to west, this is when you know if you've not got your weight right. So I'm going to do it wrong. I'm going to do it wrong as well as right. Oh, now the other one's going. So I'm going to do it wrong. I'm really far forward. I'm over my hands. My feet got no weight. And that is the best I can do. Now I'm going to get it under my belly. I'm going to push back into my heels. Belly tight, bum under. See? All that is positioning. And a very slippy fall. Woo! Come on. You've got one more. And then you can put them out the way. Good job. Now today we haven't done any of our hamstring curls. We haven't had to do any of our jackknives. I have not forgotten. We will be doing them. I'm going to back myself off. Come out over the ball so your knees are on the ball. It's called tabletop because the idea is that your arms and the ball are the four legs of a table. So if it's it can be under the shins. If you're strong, under the shins or under your shoelaces. I'm going to start you off under the knees. The only thing I'm going to ask you to do is make sure that this is lifted. As if somebody has their arms underneath and is literally lifting you up. The more you push out of your shoulders, the easier this will be. The more you drop your body weight into the gap and onto your shoulders, the harder, and I mean it's noticeably harder, not just a little bit. So we come out. I'm going to get the ball under my knees. You don't have to do it this way, I'm just trying to stay so you can see me. Watch my shoulders. Belly. Yep. Belly. And up. Keep that belly lifted. Come on, you can cross the feet if you want, but it's going to make you wobbly. Woo! Come on. One more. And then off. Okay? So if you sink into your shoulders, and if you let this bit hang forward that way, so you're like that, your arms cannot hold you. No matter how strong you are, you will end up going on the floor very, very easily. We don't want to do that. I'm going to do one more inner thigh one. Why not? Do it from the front, side and back for you. Right. This one really helps if you've got a mirror, but that's why I'm going to show you all the different angles. Strengthening here. A lot of the work we do with bands and everything strengthens there, but this is the counterbalance. So if you overwork one side and underwork the other, like anything, you're going to be out of balance and your strength won't be symmetrical. So first thing first, find the middle of the ball, sit in the middle. I'm not sitting in the front, I'm not sitting at the back. Now if you can see my feet, hopefully you can, they're going to disappear. I'm going to turn them in, pigeon toe, round the back of the ball. So as you're looking at me now, you cannot see my feet at all. They're not here. Hello. They're there. Yeah? So that when I squeeze, I've got all of my thigh. Literally I can feel the whole of my shin, my knee, and my thigh touching the ball. And I squeeze up and down. In and out. So from the back, my feet are here. If you can see the feet at the back, they're stuck in underneath the ball. I feel completely and utterly secure. If you don't, chances are you're on the balls of the feet or you're too far forward. So I am resting almost like a ballet on point. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I've got the horse riders, rising trot, I've been told. Wouldn't know, but never mind. I'm pushing, and my inner thighs are singing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 8, come on, squeeze the ball. I'm getting a gap here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. And that's how it should feel. Here. We want to bring that back in and tight, supporting the hip from both sides. Right. Bring an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One leg comes out. Because you're sitting, you want to close that hip joint. So lift your body up. Reach forward and relax. Stay there with it. Drop the head. Look at your own shin. Take a couple of breaths in and out, trying to relax the whole time. Roll up, other leg, toe to the ceiling, bring those toes back to your knee, lift up ahead and roll. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Coming up, stretching out the triceps, no hip movements, up. Very easy when you're on the ball to drop round. Change. To the back. Here up. Reach. I'm going to try and touch the radiator. Ooh, my shoulders. Come on, squeeze them. Can you squeeze them tighter? Squeeze them tighter. Yes. Coming in and up. Quad stretch. Don't worry about the ball. Let it go wherever it wants. Woo. Everything. Shoulders over hips. Hips over knee. This knee goes back. Still bringing those shoulder blades towards each other. And change. So no collapsing down, folding into that leg. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Woo. Yeah. Inhale. Put your leg down. Do it in that order. Shoulders forward, because we can do that easily. Now, rib cage lifted, shoulders back, up. You've done it, you've done your Fitball class. Well done, guys. I hope you're enjoying them. I've moved them to a Friday on purpose so that we get to mix up our week a little bit, because it was getting a bit toning, cardio, toning. So I wanted to bring a little mixture and a challenge. Let me know anything you want to know. Keep in touch, keep posting pictures of yourself at the end of a class, because I would love to see you. I don't get to see any of you at all. But take care, stay safe, and maybe see you in the walking workout or see you another time during the week. Bye guys!